Robert, what was unique about the decade of 2000 through 2009 in St. Louis?
Okay, that it did not go below zero once.
Was that the first time in recorded weather history that that happened?
To my knowledge, because every year in the 1900s, the 20th century, there was a form of at least a couple below zero readings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about some extreme readings, okay?
Okay.
What was the hottest day in recorded history in St. Louis?
115 degrees on July 14th, 1954.
So that was some 56 years ago.
Yeah, the summer will be. It's 55 and a half now, but it will be 56 in July.
Very good. And what is the coldest recorded temperature in St. Louis?
Well, 22 below zero, January 5th, 1884, but somebody has erased it to change it to a lower reading most recent. But as far as my knowledge, it was 22 below January 5th, 1884.
Excellent. Now,
But somebody gave me another record low, another low warmer, most recent, but I don't remember when. I'll have to look.
okay. What year, to your knowledge, was the wettest year in St. Louis weather?
2008. Yeah, 57 inches, .96.
Okay, very good. Robert, there have been some days where there have been tremendous drops in the temperature in one day. Can you remember any of those days?
Are you talking about from between 2000 and 2009? Is that what you...
Any time in your life.
Uh-huh. Okay. There was a pretty big drop on January 24th, 1972, from 70 degrees to in one afternoon to 8 above the next morning.
That's pretty wicked. That's a lot.
And I think there was another one where it was 65 degrees one day, and then dropped to 2 above zero the next morning, which was in 1996.
Excellent. Okay.
Okay.
So, let's talk also about summers where we've had temperatures of 90 degrees or more. How many days, okay?
Okay.
What summer, to your knowledge, had the most number of days 90 or more?
Okay. Probably back in 1953 when there were about 75, 90 or above in the summer of 1953. But that, or it could have been back in the 1930s, 1936. But in 1983 we had 68 times of 90 or above in 1983, 68.
So that's most recent.
Yeah, 1983, yeah, 68.
And how about in the summer of 2009? How many days were there?
25.
Only 25, okay.
Yeah, but there was one in April, but none in May and none in September.
Is that unusual?
Yeah, it is.
What's the record for the most number of days where it hits 90 or more in September?
It might have been 10, or it might have been 15, possibly 15.
What year?
Well, let's see. I'm trying to think. Let me count back. Okay, there must have been about. It must have been about one. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, or it might have been 12 days in September of '71.
So again,
That's one, but I have to go back and figure more.
Okay, but you're pretty close.
Yes.
Okay, and
And they said it was the hottest September since 1960 and '71.
Okay, and one last question.
Yes.
What is the longest period of time that you recall where the temperature was below freezing?
Okay. From it, it stayed freezing or below from January 25th, 1978 through February 23rd, 1978. It only got up to freezing, but not above.
And how many days was that then?
Almost a month. It was a month when you count the last above freezing day was January 24th, and then above freezing on February 24th, 1978.
So how many days was that?
That would have been like about 31 days.
Very good.
Yes.
Really appreciate your information, okay? Is there anything else you'd like to say about that you think that people around the world should know about the St. Louis weather?
Well, we know there were 3 times that the temperature got to 0 in the decade of 2000 to 2009, which was January 2nd, 2001, and January 15th and 16th, 2009.
But not below 0.
Right.
Very good.
Yes.
We are most appreciative, okay?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right.